Hello, people, fans. Welcome to Mr.Who review. Today, I'll be reviewing Season 19 of Pokemon X, Y, and Z. This is the final season for the X, Y franchise. I have my road thoughts on at the end, but it's kind of mixed. Don't get me wrong, there are some awesomely brilliant moments, well, the pieces of crap. And if you watch this season, then it's wit. And I know that the English dub isn't done yet, but the Japanese one is, and I've heard Japanese over the English, the English one just okay. Anyway, team for this, I don't really know the name, I just seen it on YouTube that it's called the XYZ team. But it's very good, it's owned by the voice actors that voices Ash, and some of the other characters get to do their own songs or just reprise the song that's centered around their character for the ending song. The first ending is with Bonnie and the new Pokemon that she called Squishy, or Punisan in the Japanese version. And then Clement, the voice actor, sings Kira Kira, which sounds good, and Serena sings Dory Dory, which I think both singers are good. And Pikachu starts singing the song where there's a lot of him and Ketchup. As that's after the Team Rock one, so fair for that. Team Rock one is good, but too bad that it only appeared once. I would have liked to hear about 2, 3 more times maybe, but and last one is Meowth's song, which I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's a rope ballad or whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway, the episode starts off with the introducing uh, the Zygarde core, or as I said, Squishy, that Bun calls it, and Team Flare. Yes, they introduce the evil organization of the game in the third half or the third series. If they learn from their problem with Team Plasma. Team Flare is okay, and in the episode they bump into Shoda, like Ash on the Gang, or the XY fan, or whatever you want to call him. And then Bond decides to take care of the Zygarde cell. And the weird thing is, I think there's cell that four. The weird thing is that it can absorb these other things called Zygarde cells and transform into a dog. It's just a cool thing. Now there are a few fillers in this, like the Mega Audino with the Nurse Joy, or the equivalent of has a crush on Serena's Eevee. That is just, I don't know. I have some good points, but it's just eliminating. Yes, it did mean a little bit of something when Eevee were double team, but that's because he was scared. So I don't know if it really counts as a filler. But they do it again when this Shroom fall for this, I forget the name of the Pokemon, but it's a fairy type, and then Noibat becomes friends with her, and they just fight, and Noibat learns Sky Attack, which is just a good attack. Oh yeah, there's a very good episode based around Noibat, where Ash and Gang find this ambulance driver or something when they're going to this Thunder or Electric Festival. They get separated, and Ash has to come down and Zapdos, and because Team Rocket is very capture, so they get angry, and then Noibat evolves into Night Worm when Lucha is in trouble. I'm just glad that Ash used all three of his flying types in that episode. It's just so great. Ugh. But I don't know why Clement needs to explain the bird trio to everybody, since they actually saw them in the episode with the Trevor when they were going to the mount, the That was a volcano by Moltres. But there's two really bad fillers. One is when this Linton is being tossed out by this male pyroar and asking Angus to interfere. Or they're about to interfere, but then realize that Linton has to take it himself, and that's pyroar is trying to teach him. People have said, or I've heard, that it's like a Pokemon version of Lion King. I don't really see that. When I don't get how they would take that. Yes, that's lion type Pokemon or Pokemon like lions, but it's not like Lion King. Nothing. It's more like a nature documentary. It's have to have Morgan Freeman narrate it. And then another read after which is locksmith that's trying to prove to his master, father, whatever that is, illegal locksmith and takes a concert to help out. It just it didn't need to be here. Like if Aston his friends weren't there, the same thing would happen. I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, and there's a very good two-part episode with some pay where he invites Aston and the rest of the XY family to the ninja village, and I guess attacked by this guy got kicked out. And after the frog gear evolves into Greninja, I mean, furthers the power when this water or tornado or something goes around it and looks like it came after in sync with each other. Barton gets some character development in this season as well if you think here of the Zygarde core and just being through a lot of dramatic stuff like when he loses it in episode 9 and just when definitely they look for it and feeling guilty when Bunnelby gets hurt because they're looking for him. So it's kind of good. And with Serena, yeah, she has just said two problem concepts. One, working with Eevee where it's lost because Lermo was there again, or because Eevee fell, and Jesse won it. But one of the best episodes has to be the dance episode. Just the faces he makes. It's just hilarious. And her getting angry when Yet takes ass as her date. It's just great. But it's really a tease when they're showing as about to get our touchscreen hand and the music stops. I don't know why they can use the Meloetta as singing in the English dub. If they can use that for Pokemon and have it singing in the black and white, see, why not just have it singing in that episode? Why? It makes no sense. Anyway, and after the ball, there's a battle part where Aston Trina versus Zanes and Yet and um Trina's EVX evolved into its Sylveon in the middle of it and it was good. And people have been saying, or the parents have been saying that they're skipping between Clem's Bunnelby and Trina's Eevee slash Sylveon. I'm very see. I think they have more of a sibling or a bond. Doesn't seem like that to me. And in the Pokemon episode, it kind of grew up. Only 2 episodes, and a lot of Serena's all Serena's rivals are there, including who slagged her again. I just love the part where that's at it goes for Serena. It's like yes, and when he says it, one of the CP says Serena, and he says he'll still support her. And he's like, you really did some progress off him, didn't you? Or something like that. It was hilarious. And also, this season had a lot of like a good balance between comedy and seriousness. It was great. And the Tricoma thing is was good, including when Serena's doing her fun routine and playing they're playing the team of her like her team. And she was just robbed. I think he did a better performance than Arya did. It just makes sense. And you know, Queen of Sleep had the title of a Hallowed Princess or something. Well, it's after that that Palermo gives her the choice of having her teach Serena to be a better Pokemon performer, and at first she doesn't really know, but after watching that, she decides to stick with the gang and just see where she's gotta go from here. And uh, Palermo give her Serena her card, just to tell her that she's satisfied with the journey caller. Oh yeah, what about the second uh, third Pokemon event in this season where Serena faces this woman who's very popular in the town and is obsessed with the color purple. There's a good scene where they have to get all these Rhyhorn to go to them, and Serena literally gets them all to go to her, just like standing there and started licking her. It's so weird and funny. And there's another good scene where she's just talking to the Rhyhorn is nervous and just calms it down, and just good. But the best scene has to be like after she wins, after she talks to Palermo, when she says that Trina is missing something to beat Arya, and Trina doesn't know what it is. And when she finds out where the Pokemon the final one is being placed, he's worried that Ash might want to go to first, but he said that she can go to her Hurricane first. And just shows Ash has matured over the course of the season. Back in the advanced or Sinnoh, he would always want to go to his thing first. Never putting May or Dawn needs of going to their selected places before him. But in this, he did. It was great. But as I said already, the best filler episode of the entire season has to be when Serena pretends to be Ash. It is just great. A lot of funny moments, a lot of a little bit serious moments, and just being worried about Ash. It's just great. Granted, the Team Rocket singing before doing her the motto kind of hurt it a bit, but if I rate this, I would rate it a 9.5. So it's nearly close to perfect. Anyway, after that, Ash was trying to control his new power that he couldn't have, and that's when he needs alarm. Before he even found out about the ninja's power, they did that alarm before, or actually they found him a bit after that, but didn't really use it that much, and they lost. But in the battle where they really tried to test the power of that Astro Ninja, he he thinks after a while after activating it, and you get to see what actually they're dreaming or thinking about. Which is kind of similar to this the visuals in the opening where Ninja is walking away from him and actually just crying a little, which was good. And after that, where they meet Diantha again, the champion of the House, they can have battle with her and almost beat her after uh, activating the full form of Astro Ninja is just fantastic. I don't know if it was holding back completely, and Battle Mask was just great, and I love it that they use an instrumental version or just a piano version, whatever it's called, of the XYZ team. It just stinks. And has some battles with Shota and loses Shota at one point. And it makes sense to worry about losing and stuff like that. And then the gym battle with the ice gym leader. You know, talk about that, but I would say it was a good battle like the first one, but it's obvious that Ash is just thinking too quick, or just getting ahead of himself with the battle and just being worried. And a bit like Europe, he's just some of his things to Serena, like he's expecting her to do that, to just take them. But the episode after that, 38, not 38, 28, it's just great. Ash looking depressed and Serena trying to steer him up for he being angry or annoyed with her. He just throws snowballs at him in an angry way, then him just disappearing and the ninja trying to find him and Serena being worried again, and then after just helping out some Pokemon during a storm, having flashback when he was younger, and then him apologizing to everybody, including Serena. And just great. Oh yeah, and also an episode where uh, kind of gets a girl's attention when he shows her some attention because her father is like the president of the Pokemon World version of Apple or the Apple company, whatever you want to call it. And Barney gets worried that Clement wants to get married, even though he does the marriage gag a lot. But she just sees that Clement isn't gonna leave her, even if he is getting or gonna get married. This is a very good episode. So, yeah. And there's another episode with Sandra and Clement when they're in a invention convention or something like that. This has like inventions from different places or someone Team Rocket trying to steal some Pokeballs in a trick room or something. It's sort of better for the before the Caliphate, but it's okay. With the Caliphate, as I might have said in the review I made, I did a video on it. The beginning is fine, even though it shows just the beginning of after his first match, not the end, and after his second match, doesn't show the end of the end, and the Halusa gets his revenge on the Mega Absol. And the battle between Ash and Sawyer, Ash and Alon are good, except for the end of Dash and Alon one. He was cheated. The league was stolen from him. Ugh. I'm still writing on this. I'm probably get over it pretty soon. Come on. And the Team Flare are actually the second best of the evil organization arcs. It just brings in everything from the Pokemon XY series and the Mega Evolution specials. And the center is just creepy. Especially when he's trying to make Ash the Messiah or the leader of the new world. And a lot of feeling guilty of what he's been doing because he thought he was doing good, but actually he's doing evil. And he doesn't really know where he's gonna go or what he's gonna do, like stand with Cassandra or fight against him. Eventually he does fight against him. And Mulva is there as well because he's been important on the league and she starts to fight against Cassandra as well. And the last two episodes are just great, with all the gym leaders coming together to help stop the Team Slayer Zygarde, and just a great ending. Now, the last few episodes are good as well. The first one is around Clement, where he's fixing up Clembot because he had to destroy Clembot in order to destroy them seeing that control the Zygardes. But Clembot can't really remember everything that he's been through since the first activated, and his kid comes along to fight him for the lost, and he recognizes his ass, which is good. But they haven't said they're not really up to date yet, so his kid will come back another time. And then Marin is throwing a party, or tries to throw a party for Alam in Patrick Moore's lab for the wreck, but the ex-wife family help her out, and the Alan has a good talk with Ash, saying that he doesn't want to camp out now because he can't defeat him, and because he doesn't have the Mega Ring or the Charizard Fight X anymore. And also saying that he's gotta go back to Kanto and start over from zero again. Ugh. And the battle between Clembot and the kid is good, even though Clembot is being coached by Clement, and he goes to lose, he doesn't have the experiences or the experience that he had when he was first athlete or whatever. Council decides to stay in the Lumio's gym to help out Clembot learn how to be a better gym leader. And the episode after that is with Serena trying to figure out what she's gotta do next. I told a performance in City to get people happy after the Team Slayer incident, and Sama and Jesse join in. And after that, Sawyer says he's gotta stay, just hang around with Steve and the Vern more and give that after goodbye. And then Tierno, Trevor, and Thomas goes well, and Clem and the body have to do stuff in the gym, so there's some alone time to ask him Serena. So goody. This is more of a date than the one they actually had in episode 59. And then they have a battle against each other where Ash says they believe in Serena and she makes the right choice, and she talks to Grandma saying that she don't want to be tutored by her, she wants to go around the world and to make everybody happy and just find her own way of performing. And Grandma just says to go to Holland to do contests. Well, in my opinion, I think she went to, that makes more sense since they are allowed to dress up in Sinnoh. I don't know if they're allowed in Holland, but that tells everybody, and everybody's just happy for her. And then episode 46, it's just, I don't know. Acid's getting Goober back to the wetlands, and then this vine comes out as one of the ones that Zygar made, and only Acid Greninja to see that they're infected by something, and turns out that the Team Flare scientist is trying to gather up Zygar cells and capture Clemson mind control to help him. And one of the craziest things is when they're following uh, the scientist, Ash decides to jump off a mountain, and Bonnie and Serena stop him, saying to jump with him, and the three of them just jump off. Yeah, Ash now has jumped off the Lingo's Tower, uh, a plane or something, a volcano, and now a mountain. What the hell were they thinking? Ugh. Anyway, they do get to the plane or wherever safety since Grinda caught them, and it turns out that they kind of had a pretending to be mind controlled, and they beat the scientists. But then a vine comes up, and it turns out it was Squishy, and they just bring where he brings it to the other like our cell or form, I don't know, and say that they need his help because he's the only one that could see the infected vines. It makes no sense because they were the ones that created the flipping things. How come they can't see it? And I know you're thinking, it could have been worse. It could have put asking Professor Oak's rants. That would have been better. At least then there could have been a possibility that Greninja could come back. Now, how? Anyway, there's just a good talk between the two of them with flashbacks when Ash first met Greninja as a Froakie, when he evolved into a Frogadier, and all the other moments, and then you have a bro hug, and it just ends there. Ugh. Anyway, the last episode, which is on Thursday, is when Ash and Eric just call up his mom and Professor Oak is in his house for some reason, and Ash tell him them that he's coming home, and Delia just saying to Bonnie and Cannon that they can come over anytime that they want, and then Bonnie just seems that sad after they go home. Then Professor Sycamore, Marion, and the Alan just come over to Clinton's house or almost center, I don't know where they were, saying that he's gonna stay with the Professor and he's gonna help him with the Mega Evolution research, and he's gonna start off Zero again, so he's gonna have that Mega Ring or Mega Charizard X Ice and develop for itself and saying goodbye to Ash. And then the airport. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Team Rocket actually edited the video that they made when they were recording Ultimate for Crisis thing, making it look like they took care of everything. This is so Giovanni. And the guy fucking buys it. So you're smarter than that. Anyway, he says he's proud of them and they can come back to Kanto, and when they're running through the airport, you have to drop some souvenirs. This is some toys with a Lunatone and a Soul Rock. Must be hinting about Sun and Moon, but I might go. Anyway, in the airport, all the XY family Pokemon are saying goodbye, which is just a sweet moment, and then he does not understand the first one when he does just runs off like Piplup, at least this time he didn't attack anybody. And Pikachu is trying to find him with the electric energy thing they did before. And Bonnie is just having to speak with today. It's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that's gotta defeat her brother and Serena, and then defeat Ash to be the best trainer in all of Kalos that he needs. The DNA to do that, and DNA just comes out. Well, the best moment has to be when Serena says her goodbyes. And when this what Ash, he says that he is her goal, and the next time he sees her, he's gotta be a more attractive person or woman, whatever. I don't really get what's that, but better. And Ash is like, alright, with the fifth thing. And when he's about to walk, that's the face, not being satisfied to, not being satisfied with the goodbye. Looks back at Ash, tells him that he wants another moment. And Delegation just got so dim bright thing. And you just see their feet, and she kisses them. You know, she kisses them because they have their foot up. You can tell. I can also tell by their reactions by Pikachu, Bonnie, Clement, Ash, and just leaves. I don't know if she's on like one of those moving stairs or what, but he's just looking back when she moves, like back is turned to the stairs as she says goodbye. And the look at Ash is just priceless. Like, wow, really nice. It's just priceless. And then the three of them just seeing the plane go and then saying Ash that he's gonna be a better inventor to help out Pokemon. Then they say goodbye the way they said hello, which is with a battle between uh, Bumblebee and Pikachu. They don't really show the end of it, but I guess in the other end of the draw or Pikachu won. And then after the play leaves, and there's just a lot of flashbacks before they show or after they show what everybody else is doing, like Sawyer, Sona, Trevor, Tierno, Clement, I'm not Clement, Alan, and Marin, and Professor Sycamore, and everybody else. And the flashbacks are just great. I mean, and I'm glad you used the original XY team votes. It just fits. And here just ends with Ash being at his house at night, going through the door, saying to his man that he's here. And for some reason, it ends with the words, to our own way in the night sky, not to be continued. Or to be continued new world or something. This season of X, Y, and Z is just mixed. As I said, has some brilliantly beautiful moments, but also some shitty ones. And again, has a good balance of comedy and drama. And this is the first time where both of the companions, or the three of them this time, have some character growth. Bonnie going through a lot of dramatic stuff in this. Clement's going through a lot of dramatic stuff. Serena going through a lot of dramatic stuff. It's just great. And the animation is just fantastic. Especially the facial animation. It's just great. I like the character development between the three charming companions. Clement was a nervous scientific nerd. Now he's a bit braver and smarter and a bit more equipped. I got a bit more smarter of what matters as a gym leader. But before he thought it was a gym leader to be tough, but he did know that a gym leader to be humble and just give advice to the trainer and not beat him down to the ground or anything. And I just like that the last moment with him and Bonnie is him fixing an invention of his and explodes. I was glad. And with Bonnie, she seems a little. She still likes Pokemon, but she knows that some sadness might come, and she knows that her actions do have consequences sometimes. And she has to be the youngest person ever, probably, to kill a guy. Because she told the perfect Zygarde form to attack, and I killed with Sander. I don't know. Serena is just a great character. It's definitely my favorite Pokegirl right now. She started off not knowing what she wants to do, but being forced to do Royal Horn Racing and not being confident or independent. But by the end, she has a lot of independence in herself, a lot of confidence in herself. Even her mother says this. And the talk between the two in episode 45 is just great. And there are moments with Ash, either being emotive moments or just some friendly moments. It's just lovely. It's just grand, just great. Some great moments between the two, even though Ash might be a bit obvious to her feelings. But uh, and I don't think Ash has believed in anybody else more than he believed in Serena. I don't think. But anyway, I give X, Y, and Z, uh, and 8 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a 5, but I think an 8 gets it more. And yes, I would give it a 5 because of the League, Halo League, but it kind of takes out the things there, but and the entire XY series, probably a 9. I can't think of a good number. Anyway, this is gonna be the last XY thing I will be reviewing because there's still the English of the movie and there are specials. So until then, I'm Mr.Who, and see you later. And yes, I'll be reviewing the Sun and Moon anime. I really hope it's good. I'm gonna say goodbye.